Welcome to the Cosmic Clash. Today, right in front of me, I have Bassline Bums.
What's up?
So let's start with getting to know where you guys originally are from.
We're originally from a small town called Del Rio, Texas. It's right on the border of Mexico. And nice little town. You should try by. Scenery.
All right, so back in Del Rio, were you guys playing some a lot of shows there? I mean, were you guys where was your first show back in Del Rio?
Well, there wasn't really much punk rock bands in Del Rio. There was just one. They got older and stopped playing music, but we pretty much had to start a little scene in Del Rio. So pretty much our first shows were kind of at this one bar called Border Town Pub. Del Rio's on the border of Mexico and Texas, and yeah, we pretty much played this one bar, and Mark was in this first band, different band called Pixelated, and they asked me to play with them, and then that band kind of fell apart, and then me and Mark stuck together and formed the Bassline Bums, and yeah, so pretty much Border Town Pub, that's where we first kind of started playing at. And then, yeah, then we moved to Austin because there's way more places to play here.
Right on, right on. All right, moving along. How many shows do you guys think you've done?
Definitely over 100. I wouldn't say 1,000, but I'd say it has to be coming up to maybe 5.
I'd say about 500.
Yeah, I'll say about 5.
Maybe even more.
I'd say about 5. It's coming up. Either we're close or it's almost there.
Okay, right on. 500. Yeah. That's a number. That's a good number, actually.
I mean, you take in consideration all the house shows and parties and then bars and then touring and on the street or playing whatever you can. Yeah, I'd say it has to be close to 500 now. Been together for 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
500 shows in 6 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
Right.
Yeah.
House parties. All right. Well, I mean, what is it that makes you guys carry on for the Bassline Bums? These 6 years that you guys have been together. What is it that just brings that motivation between you and Joe, Mark?
I think it's the fact that I still haven't gotten tired of Joseph. We bicker. And we might, have our differences, but I think that, in turn, makes us, easier to work with, better musicians. We still, every time we go on the road, it's like no one else I think I'd rather be more comfortable with than hanging out with, than with Joe. Except when he gets on me about when I smell, then I'm just like, so what? Deal with it.
I would say pretty much touring. That's seeing people's generosity on the road, letting us stay at their house, and just feeding us or just showing their appreciation towards music. It's a really beautiful experience, and that's kind of what keeps me going. And also, Mark, we work well together as musicians, so that's pretty much.
Well, I mean, those basic elements just are what make a 6-year band that still carries on. So it's a great thing. All right, now I saw you back at the Met some time ago performing in nuns outfits. I have to say that time it was a blast, and I'll never forget it. You have toured in the past, which looks like you guys are having a lot of fun with it. Are you guys setting up anything in the near future?
As far as for touring goes, we're planning on joining up with a couple of bands actually. We're going to be going on tour, doing some Texas dates with a band from San Diego called Some Kind of Nightmare. We're also doing some Texas dates and then also doing our own Midwest tour in October, late October, kind of bleed into November also. And as far as for tours, that's about it so far. Next year, actually playing one of the biggest adventures, I guess you could say, for the Baseline Bums next year. Plan on doing, you know, several months at a time. You know, no breaks, really. You know, just going on the road and keep going and you know, keep moving and keep playing shows, living on the road. So.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. A special thanks to the Baseline Bums for us, to you. Thank you for this interview. And remember, Cosmic Clash viewers, you can see him live at Red 7 Sunday, May 26th. And you can also catch BLB on thecosmicclash.com. This is Mona Gender signing off. Sunday, May 26th at Red 7.
Hey, I'm Joey, this is Mark, and we're the Baseline Bums!
Right on.